There comes a moment that catches many women completely off guard. One day, you wake up and realize your body no longer feels familiar. You haven't dramatically changed your eating habits. You haven't stopped caring about your health. Yet somehow your energy is lower, your sleep is unpredictable, your waistline is changing, and your emotions seem to fluctuate in ways you never experienced before. And perhaps the most frustrating part of all is that nobody prepared you for this. Many women begin blaming themselves. They think they're becoming lazy, losing discipline, or simply getting older. But what if I told you that's often not what's happening at all? What if your body is actually going through one of the most important hormonal transitions of your life, and some of the things you've been told to do are quietly making everything worse? Before we begin, if you enjoy learning about women's health, menopause, healthy aging, and science-backed strategies to improve your quality of life, take a moment to subscribe to this channel. Our goal is to make reliable medical information simple, accessible, and useful so you can better understand your body and feel empowered during every stage of life. Today, I want you to understand something extremely important. Perimenopause is not a disease. It is a natural biological transition that often begins in a woman's 40s, although for some women it can start earlier. During this phase, your hormones don't simply decline in a straight line. They fluctuate unpredictably. Estrogen rises and falls. Progesterone rises and falls. These constant hormonal fluctuations influence nearly every system inside your body. This is why so many symptoms seem unrelated at first. You may experience fatigue, anxiety, brain fog, weight gain around the abdomen, sleep disturbances, mood swings, joint discomfort, headaches, sugar cravings, and even changes in your confidence. According to organizations such as the North American Menopause Society, the National Institutes of Health, and the Mayo Clinic, these hormonal fluctuations affect far more than reproduction. Estrogen plays a major role in brain health, insulin sensitivity, metabolism, cardiovascular protection, inflammation control, temperature regulation, bone health, and muscle preservation. When estrogen becomes unstable, your entire body notices. And this is exactly where many women unknowingly start making mistakes. The first mistake is drastically reducing calories and following extreme diets. This is one of the most common things I see. A woman notices abdominal fat appearing and immediately decides to eat as little as possible. She skips meals, eliminates entire food groups, and begins fighting her own body. Unfortunately, this often backfires. Your body already perceives hormonal fluctuations as a stressful event. Extreme calorie restriction adds another layer of stress. As a result, cortisol, your primary stress hormone, may increase. Over time, this can contribute to fatigue, muscle loss, increased cravings, poor recovery, and an even slower metabolism. Many women become trapped in a cycle where they eat less and less, but somehow continue feeling worse. If this sounds familiar, please understand this is not a sign of failure. It is biology. The second mistake is ignoring protein and neglecting muscle preservation. After the age of 40, maintaining muscle becomes one of the most important health priorities a woman can have. Muscle is not only about appearance. Muscle acts as a metabolic organ. It helps regulate blood sugar, supports mobility, protects bone health, improves insulin sensitivity, and helps maintain energy expenditure. During perimenopause, muscle loss can accelerate due to hormonal changes. This means that if you are not intentionally preserving muscle, your metabolism may gradually become less efficient. Many women focus exclusively on losing weight while unintentionally losing precious muscle tissue instead. The third mistake is relying excessively on cardio while avoiding strength training. Now, I want to be very clear. Cardiovascular exercise is beneficial. Walking is beneficial. Movement is essential. But spending endless hours doing intense cardio without building strength may become counterproductive for some women, especially when combined with poor sleep and chronic stress. Your body needs signals that tell it to preserve muscle tissue. Strength training provides that signal. It helps improve body composition, insulin sensitivity, bone density, balance, and overall longevity. Sometimes doing less, but doing it smarter creates far better results. The fourth mistake is underestimating the importance of sleep. Many women say, "I'm tired all the time," but that's just part of getting older. Actually, sleep disruption during perimenopause creates a chain reaction throughout the body. Poor sleep can increase cortisol. It can worsen insulin resistance. It can increase hunger hormones. It can impair memory consolidation. It can increase inflammation. And it can make abdominal fat accumulation more likely. This is why improving sleep often improves multiple symptoms simultaneously. At this point, many women start realizing something profound. These symptoms are not isolated events, they're connected. And once you understand that connection, everything starts making more sense. Some women are also exploring complementary approaches to support their metabolism and overall well-being during this transition. If you're curious, there's a supplement mentioned in the first link in the description that some women are incorporating alongside healthy habits, balanced nutrition, and proper medical guidance as part of their menopause support routine. Now let's talk about another invisible factor. The fifth mistake is ignoring chronic stress. Your body cannot distinguish between emotional stress, work stress, financial stress, family stress, and physiological stress. Stress is stress. When cortisol remains elevated for long periods, it can intensify many symptoms associated with perimenopause. You may experience increased cravings, brain fog, fatigue, sleep difficulties, and more abdominal fat storage. This doesn't mean stress is causing perimenopause. It means stress is amplifying its effects. The sixth mistake is neglecting blood sugar stability. This is an area that many women completely overlook. As estrogen fluctuates, insulin sensitivity can also change. Insulin is the hormone responsible for helping glucose enter your cells to be used as energy. When this system becomes less efficient, your body may experience energy crashes, stronger cravings, increased hunger, and a greater tendency to store visceral fat around the abdomen. Highly processed foods, excessive sugar intake, and meals lacking fiber and protein may worsen this process. One of the simplest strategies is to focus on balanced meals, prioritize protein, include fiber, eat healthy fats, choose whole foods whenever possible. The seventh mistake may be the most dangerous of all. Ignoring symptoms and assuming suffering is normal. Many women spend years believing they simply have to tolerate exhaustion, poor sleep, anxiety, forgetfulness, body composition changes, and declining energy. Please don't normalize symptoms that deserve attention. Your body is communicating with you. Listen to it. Seek medical guidance. Ask questions. Advocate for yourself. Now, I also want to reassure you, your body is not broken. Your body is adapting to a new hormonal environment, and that means your strategy must adapt as well. What worked at 25 may not work at 45. What worked at 35 may not work at 50. That is not failure. That is physiology. The good news is that science gives us many tools to support this transition. Women who focus on preserving muscle, improving sleep, stabilizing blood sugar, reducing chronic stress, and adopting sustainable habits often experience significant improvements in their quality of life. Some evidence-based strategies include consuming adequate protein every day, strength training 2 to 4 times per week, walking daily, prioritizing high-fiber foods, protecting sleep quality, managing stress levels, supporting gut health, and maintaining regular medical follow-up appointments. These habits work together. They are not isolated solutions, and consistency is far more powerful than perfection. Alongside these lifestyle foundations, some women are also choosing to include supportive supplements as part of their overall wellness strategy during menopause. If you'd like to learn more, the supplement mentioned in the first link in the description may be worth exploring as a complementary option alongside proper nutrition, exercise, and professional medical care. So let's answer the most important question. Why are these 7 mistakes so harmful? Because they silently amplify the vulnerabilities already created by hormonal fluctuations during perimenopause. Perimenopause changes the body's operating system. Fluctuating estrogen influences metabolism, muscle preservation, insulin sensitivity, inflammation, sleep quality, cardiovascular health, and even brain function. When we unknowingly add chronic stress, poor sleep, muscle loss, unstable blood sugar, extreme diets, and inactivity to that equation, symptoms often become much worse. But there is tremendous hope. This stage of life is not the beginning of decline. It is the beginning of adaptation. Your body is asking for a different approach, not surrender. With proper nutrition, strength training, quality sleep, stress management, regular medical care, and appropriate nutritional support, it is absolutely possible to improve your energy, support your metabolism, preserve muscle, and maintain a high quality of life for decades to come. And if this video helped you better understand your body, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and continue learning with us. The more you understand how your body works, the more empowered you become to navigate perimenopause, menopause, and healthy aging with confidence, strength, and well-being.